Shalom, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. All praise to Yahawah, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honor and praise to the apostle elders of GMS that taught me this truth, and peace and blessings to the Akim that has their life daily, pushing this truth for sincerity. To the Alpha Office on Earning, Shalom. Once again, my name is I9 with GMS Detroit Camp, and this is just a quick lesson. I pray that it be edifying to the hopeful elect in the 1/3 of Israel, and this is going to be a two-part video because I got a lot of info and I got a lot of scriptures and I can't make it in one video. Video is going to have to be two. So with that said, let's get into it. This is about the chariots. You know how back when we was and you so-called Negroes, was on the plantations. We used to sing to them. Get the fuck out. We used to sing to them. It wasn't an accident that we was always spiritual people. You Negroes from the tribe of Judah, it wasn't an accident that we was, we're not Afro-American, we are Israelites. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are matter of fact, the royalty of the Hebrew Israelite of the tribe of Israel. We the tribe of Judah. And when we came over here, when we was brought over here, we used to sing these songs at the appeasing of our taskmasters. These crackers who they used to call them crackers because they used to always quick to crack the whip on our back. They were so quick to beat the shit out of us, and we used to sing these songs. We knew what the Charriots was back then. We were spiritual people. There wasn't no UFOs or IFOs, unexplained aerial phenomenon, or unexplained flying objects. We knew exactly what they was, and this is a nursery rhyme, but this was an old spiritual song that was sang on the plantation. She be coming around the mountain, and I grabbed this one first. She be coming around the mountain because it's talking about the chariots. When the chariots come. So let's read the article, and then we're gonna grab some scriptures, and I pray that it be edifying to the hopeful elect in the 1/3. She be coming around the mountain. She be coming around the mountain was written after the spiritual song of Afro-American origin, when the chariots come, and also after old folk songs calling "Oh Ship of Zion," when the chariots come, as about the second coming of the Messiah. According to the Bible, as first appeared in old plantation hymns collections from 1899. She Be Come Around the Mountain is also known as A Round the Mountain, was published for the first time in Carl Sternberg America Songbag, and it appeared among railroad workers in the last 18th century, probably about railroad line and the song accumulated tale. It is usually sung with each verse as an answer to the previous one. Some verses like Peak Pajamas are probably incorporated later when it developed as a sing-along rhyme, and it became later a campfire song. And and it started off. We was saying when she would come around the mountain. The mountain was the mountain Zion, and the mountain she was coming around is the chariot. We was looking for the chariot to come around and gather us up and deliver us back to the into Israel in the nation where we from. You know, we wasn't so-called Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans. We know, we was the Hebrew Israelites. We know who we were. You know, we was stripped from all that knowledge through the beatings and all that. You know, through prophecy to be fulfilled, and now we being waking up. The Great Awakening is happening, and we understand that these chariots we used to sing about them. You know, swing low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Coming forth to carry me home. I look over Jordan, and what I see coming forth to carry me home, a band of angels coming after me, coming forth to carry me home. Hey, 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 why would the Negroes, the so-called Negroes, these so-called Afro-Americans be looking for a band of angels to coming for you, coming after you, coming forth to carry you home, because you wasn't the goddamn Hamites. You wasn't no damn Africans. You know, you know, and these songs prove that we knew who we were back then, and we knew that uh, 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 um, um, who we were as a people, that that we 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 wasn't no regular people, average meal people, you know. So with that said, let me just grab some scriptures, on the chariots, on what they is pertaining unto us. Matter of fact, the main milk scripture for the chariots. I turn. This is Zechariah 5:1. I turn and lift up my eyes and look, and behold, a flying roll. And I never saw pastry or a Danish or a bun or a biscuit ever fly in the air like that. So clearly, this right here could not be a biscuit or a roll or a loaf of bread, And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. And he said unto me, it is the curse that go over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that swear shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. And God, them chariots is the curse over the face of the whole earth. And soon, Yahawashi is going to release them things. And the curse that go over the face of the whole earth is going to be unleashed. And it's going to destroy you heathens, you wicked, Because Yahawashi Yahawashi gonna allow them to do their work. He's gonna allow Yahawashi and the angels to get down and deliver us out of here. Because them chariots are gonna be twofold. They not only gonna destroy, but they also gonna be our deliverance at the same time. and, and I'm gonna grab some more scriptures to prove that. But to get a better understanding, they was all through the scriptures. From from Exodus, all the way to Revelation. The Bible keeps speaking about on them. This is Exodus 13:21, and Yahawah went out before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night of a pillar of fire to give them light by day and by night. The light to go by day and night. And he took not the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night before the people. And this cloud, this cloud was not an ordinary cloud. It was the chariot of the Yahawashi, and it stayed with him. That one particular chariot stayed with him for 40 years. It never took a stop. It never left. It never had to refuel. That chariot stayed with them for 40 years. It never broke down. It stayed there constantly with them the whole time. And the scriptures talk about it several times as a chariot, a cloud, a whirlwind, horses. Man, it's all in here. But you stupid ass, wacky ass Christians act like you don't know what it is. But that's cool. But the Most High is gonna make it known unto you in the end time, during the day of His wrath. This is Exodus 40:34. Then the cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of Yahawah filled the tabernacle. And this cloud was a chariot. If you receive it, and 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 this is a quick a good precept right here. This is Elijah when he was taken up from a whirlwind chariot, and this is 2 Kings 2:9. And it came to pass when they had gone over that Elijah said unto Elisha, "Ask, what shall I do for thee before I be taken away from thee?" And Elisha said, "I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me." And then he said, "Thou ask a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. And if not, it shall be so. It shall not be so." And it came to pass, as they still went on and taught, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire, and that's another thing, a chariot of fire, and man, this right here is not a UFO. It's not an unexplained aerial phenomenon. These were the Most High and the angels ride it. you know, and the horses of fire parted them both asunder, and Elijah went up, and it, up Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And Elisha saw it and cried, my father, a chariot of Yahawah, and the horsemen thereof saw him no more. And the horsemen and thereof he saw them no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and rent them into two pieces. And this right here was Elisha being transfigured, tooken up, you know. You know, this is Psalm 68 and 13. Though ye have lined among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver and feathers with yellow gold. And these are the chariots. You know, these are the chariots of Yahawashi. You know, these are scriptures about the chariots. And you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to get familiar with these scriptures. Because, through these scriptures, you'll understand. Matter of fact, the scriptures say, we're gonna be our salvation is gonna be strange. It's gonna be strange. It's gonna be strangeness of our deliverance, because our strangeness of our salvation is gonna be in the chariots. You know, and the chariots of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and Yahawah is among them, and as in Sinai in His holy place, and man, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is among them, Yahawah and His Son Yahawashi is in them, you know. Man, and Thwadi Yahawashim Yahshua for waking me up, give me this knowledge. This is Psalms 91. He that sinneth in the secret places of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. In the secret places of the Most High is the chariot. That's where we're gonna be at. When we're gonna be in the secret place of the Most High, when this place get destroyed for a moment. In a sea of glass mingled with fire. How righteous are of the elect, or the 1/3 of the fruit, first fruit. Hey, I be among watching the destruction of this place and be delivered, saved. Hey, that's true salvation. That's when you're truly saved, because nobody is saved right now. Not no one. Hey, you could think that you saved, but you're not saved or truly chosen until the day of destruction, when you are gathered up out of here, and saved. You know, then you should know. This is Psalms 91 and 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings, and thou shalt trust his truth shall be thy shield and buckler. and and y'all and matter of fact, let's go up. Uh, um, for I will say, Yahawah is my refuge and my fortress and my power. In him I will trust, and he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And he's going to save you from the snare of the fowler. And he's going to save you from these devils, from the elites. And the noisome pestilence is the thermonuclear destruction of this world. Hey, he's going to deliver you from the impending destruction of this place. When the elites destroy parts of this world to the thermonuclear destruction because they want to make war with this place because they know they're going to be like, hey, if I can't have this place, like a jilted lover. Hey, if I can't have you, nobody gonna have you. So he's gonna try to destroy this place. He's gonna just try to destroy this world because he know he can't have this kingdom. So he's gonna try to destroy this kingdom because he know his kingdom is about to go away. You know, and he shall be covered. He shall cover thee. And when the Most High cover thee, he's going to protect thee with his feathers. And under his wings thou shalt trust his truth, and shall be thy shield and buckler. And thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by day, nor for the arrow that flieth by the day. And kind. Hey, the destruction of this place is going to happen. It's going to strike this place through, and Esau is going to get a. It's going to happen. The signs is happening. This devil wants to depopulate the world. He's showing you this through his mandates, his Maximes, through the Georgia Guidestones, through his New World Order. It shows that he want to depopulate the world, and one quick way to depopulate it is through war, to that nuclear war destruction. And we're not afraid of it because we know it's going to happen, and we know that we good. And this is Psalms 103, 104 and 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots, and who walketh upon the wings of the wind. And and and, and, and this is talking about the chariots. Yahawashi Yahawashi, who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, and who maketh the clouds his chariots. You ever seen the videos where the you see the chariots in the clouds, and then sometimes you see the chariots without the clouds, and sometimes you see the chariots just right there, and then you don't see them. It fades in and fades out of reality. Yahawashi Yahawashi is he's great, and And man, it's a beautiful sight to see. And man, and I just can't wait for the end of this devil, for we can get out of this place, man. You know, this is Isaiah 4:5, and Yahawah will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense, and these chariots are going to be our defense during the impending destruction of this place, man. Hey, this is how we're going to be saved and delivered, you know, through Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, chariots, his vehicles, you know. And there shall be a place, a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime, and from the heat, the thermonuclear destruction, because we saying a flood is coming, but this time ain't gonna be a flood of water, it's gonna be a flood of fire. And that fire is gonna be so hot it's gonna melt even the elements. For the space of a refuge, and for a covert from the storm and from the rain. And we hope and pray that Yahawashi have mercy upon us, and not destroy us from that impending destruction that he's going to do to this place. You know, this is Isaiah 6:1. And the year of King Uzziah, I saw the Lord sitting upon a throne, high lifted up, and his train filled the temple. And the breakdown to this is the Lord is Yahawashi, and he is lifted. He is a high lifted up in a chariot, and the train is the rest of the ship. Isaiah 19. The burden of Egypt, behold, Yahawah ride upon a swift cloud, and that swift cloud is a chariot, and none and shall come into Egypt, and the idols shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And during this time, when Yahawashi shine right upon the swift cloud, Yahawashi right upon the swift cloud, and during this time, it's going to be during our deliverance, and this place is going to be destroyed at the same time, also, as well. This is Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into my chambers, and shut thy doors about thee, and hide thyself there for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. and the chambers, the chariots, and the indignation, the destruction, the impending destruction of the thermonuclear destruction of this place, of the wrath of the Yahawashi Yahawashi, the destruction of this joint. You know, for behold, Yahawah coming out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, and the earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more be covered her slave. And it's going to be the day of judgment at this time, the day of wrath. This is Isaiah 31 and 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Also, he will deliver it and pass over it. He will preserve it. This is going to be the deliverance and the salvation of Israel. And Yahawashi is going to be you know how birds fly, will be one lead bird leading the way. Yahawashi is going to be that lead angel, leading that way to deliver us out of here. You know, gathering us. You know, and I gotta end this one right now because my time is running out on my Chromebook. I'm gonna record this for not, and then gotta do it all over again. So I gotta stop it. And I pray this video was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that said, Shalom. Part 2 is coming up next.